Hello everyone, myself Tejashwini. Today I am going to tell you how to install Docker and working with the containers. For this we need Ubuntu 18.04 VM. Here I am using Azure Portal to create the VM. You can use VMware or AWS. Now I have logged into my Azure account using credentials. Now let's go to the search bar and then search for the virtual machines as we are going to create a VM. Click on create virtual machine and then provide the subscription and resource group name. Give name for your virtual machine. Here I am giving as Docker VM and then select the region. Then I have selected the image Ubuntu server 18.04. Then select authenticate type as password and then give username as admin user. You can give your custom username and then provide the password which will meet the requirements which is set by Azure, and then give the password again. Confirm the password by typing it again. Then in select inbound port, select HTTP, HTTPS and then SSH. Then click on next. Click on next. Click on next. Set boot diagnostics to off and then click on next. Click on next. Click on next. Let's wait for validation to pass. It's done. Click on create. Then our deployment is underway and you can see the resources. Our deployment is complete. Click on go to resource. Then from the overview page, copy the public IP. Then open PuTTY. Copy the IP address under hostname or IP. Then click on open. Select yes. And then give the username and password which you have given while creating the VM. Admin user and the password. Now execute the command sudo su to become the root user. Let's update the system by running the command apt-get space update. Click enter. It's happening. Let's wait. It's done. Now let's install wget by executing the command apt-get space install wget space -y. Then click enter. Now let's install Docker by typing the command wget space -q o space hyphen space https://get.docker.com/space pipe/sh. So this command will be installing the Docker latest version. Then execute the command docker space version. Here you can find the version of the Docker which has been installed just now. Let's wait until Docker gets installed. So the installation is complete. Let's check the version of the Docker by running the command docker space version. This will give the version of the Docker. Then let's start the Docker by running the command service space docker space start. Then run the command IP space A. As you can see, the Docker ID has been created here. So now let's see how many containers are running by running the command docker space ps. This command will give the number of containers. As we can see, there are no containers present because we haven't created any container yet. So let's go ahead and create a container. Docker space run space -itd space -- name and the name of the container. You can give anything. Here I am giving container 1 space -p space 9000 colon 80. Here I'm changing the port to 9000. Then space Ubuntu 18.04 /bin/bash. So this command will be creating the container. Now let's run the command docker space ps-a, which will give the list of running containers. As you can see, the container which we have created just now is in running state, and you can find here the container ID and the image and how many seconds ago it has been created and the status of it. Let's get into the container by running the command docker space exec space -it space name of the container, that is container 1, then space /bin/bash. With this command you will be in the container. Now let's update the container by running the command apt-get space update. It is updating the container. It will take some time. Let's wait. The updation is done. Then let's install Apache 2 by running the command apt-get space install Apache 2 space -y. Let's wait until this installation gets over. Now the installation is complete. Let's exit from the container by running the command exit. So let's run the command docker space stop space container name to stop the container, and then run the command docker space ps space -a. Then let's check the status of the container. As you can see, it is excited, which means the container is in not running state. So let's start the container by running the command docker space start space container 1, and then run the command docker space ps space -a. As you can see, the status is updated to up, which means it is running. You can also rename your container by running the command docker space rename previous name of the container and then space new name of the container. This will change the container name from previous one to new one. Now run the command docker space ps space -a. As you can see, the name of the container has been updated with a new name. Now run the command docker space images, which will list down the images that are available. Then let's go ahead and create a new image, container image. So run the command docker space commit space the container name and then name for the image you want to give. Here I am giving my image /Ubuntu and the version is 1.0. Now the image has been created. Now let's run the command docker space images. As you can see, the image which we have created just now. Let's go ahead and create a container from the image. So run the command docker space run -it space my image /Ubuntu :1.0 space /bin/bash. Let's create one more container from the container image which we have created. Docker space run space -itt space -name space and the name of the container you want to give space and the name of the image, that is my image, slash Ubuntu :1.0 space slash bin slash bash. The container has been created. Now run the command docker space ps space -a. As you can see, the 3 containers which are up and running. The first 2 containers are the containers which we have created from the image, and the last one is a container which we have created at first. Now you can also rename the container by running the command docker space rename and then old name space new name. Now let's run the command docker space exec space -it space image container space slash bin slash bash. We are running this command to enter into the container. Now we are in the container. Let's run the command apt update. As you can see here, nothing got updated because we have created the container from the image which has already updated. So here nothing has been updated. Let's run the command apt get install apache 2. As you can see, it is saying that it is already installed. That's because we have installed Apache in the container for which we have created image for. Run the command exit to exit from the container. Then let's try to remove one container by running the command docker space rm space container name. As you can see here, you cannot remove a running container. We got this message because before stopping container you cannot delete it. So let's go ahead and stop the container first. Let's run the command again to remove the container, docker space rm space my container. As you can see the result. Run the command docker space ps space -a. Here you can see only 2 containers because the previous container has been deleted. That's it guys. If you have time, try it out. Thank you for watching.